Hello and welcome to today's video. I'd like to thank Solbio for actually supporting this channel. And Solbio is a completely natural toilet fluid. It can be also used in the waste tank. It's environmentally friendly as it's made from completely natural ingredients. So if you'd like to know more about this product, there'll be more at the end of the current video, and there will be links below. Thank you. My name's Alan.
And my name is Eugene from Robeta.
And Eugene, what do you do?
I make the distribution for Robeta and work together with designers and everything and make the design, some parts of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So maybe I'm the guy for all.
Okay. What about, I heard you had a rather elegant Mercedes motorhome conversion.
Yes. We have a first car in size with new ideas, so you can see inside when you come in, you see it by yourself.
Okay, let's have a
Please
look at
come
this
in.
let's have a look at this vehicle, because it is rather unusual.
Yeah.
So, what have we got to start off with?
Come in, find out. That's a new design and floor plan for a car in this size.
So it's a 740 centimeter long
Yes.
Mercedes Sprinter
Yes.
with a high roof. It's the
Yes.
largest Mercedes Sprinter there is.
Yes. And we designed it like a boat and a yachting. And also the furniture and the plan looks like a boat. And it's a boat furniture in massive wood.
Mm-hmm. And when you say massive, of course, it is lightweight.
It's not a lightweight.
It isn't lightweight.
But we have no problem with the weight. The car is 5 tons, and the real weight of the car is 4,180 kilograms. So you have 820 kilograms space.
Of payload, yes, right. So well, I'll tell you, why don't we walk to the very back, because it's a rear bathroom vehicle, and well, I don't know where to start here. It's it's so elegant. So what about the shower?
Yes, it's here all is mineral material, you see. And this is a big shower. It's a forest shower. And not every car in this class have a cabin like this.
No, not everyone. There's one or two that don't have it like this. Yes, that's true. And here, it's a strong, strong. And here, the very rear, we've got an unusual setup.
There is a storage.
Yeah.
You can go out here on this part.
Yeah.
We have a storage for sports items, chairs, tables, and somebody want to have like for store dresses and everything. You can change it and we make it individual. Somebody play golf, other one make skiing or something. We can make it individual for use of the owner, yeah?
Yeah, no, yes. So built to order vehicle. Now we have here a hotel-like toilet and wash basin. Yeah, so it really does look like a classy hotel so far. Yeah, and we've got this big mirror here, which can be turned on and off. Yes. Well, the light can be anyway.
Yeah.
And you got the place there for the towels at the top, and of course a hanger for the towels.
And the toilet is with our own tank, 55 liters, and it's ceramic. It's maybe the same like at home.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a master flash from Domatic.
Very good. Yeah. I like the indirect lighting. I like the colour of the indirect lighting.
This is important here inside.
Yeah. And I think, really...
You can make the colours like you're feeling.
Yes.
Clear, blue, red, whatever you like.
So if we come in here, we've got something that some camper vans do have, which is this... what's this? It's a fridge.
This is a big fridge with 150 liters.
Yeah.
So you have here a big fridge with a cooling, freezing area. You have a drawer here downside. You can put it for drinks or some vegetables or something.
Yeah.
And this is 150 liter. By side we have here separate a wine fridge or wine cooler. This is, Ralf Schumacher have a wine selection in his company, and this is for the wine, you see.
Yeah. Very good.
So we have here full Kerrock material. It's like stone. It's a little bit lighter than marble, but it looks like marble.
Yeah. It's lighter than marble, which marble's pretty heavy, of course.
Yeah. And so we have here for spices a separate drawer, and this is great dishwasher.
Dishwasher. It's enormous. It's enormous dishwasher. In fact, I mean, there's people at home don't have such a big dishwasher.
Yeah. So we have here a microwave. You have here a big storage. You can use for dresses. Also, you can put the departments out.
Yeah.
And here you can space some different things.
Yeah. And what about this up here? Because it looks really nice, really cool.
This is the original yachting furniture. You see the lines here.
Yeah.
And it's pure wood. Yeah. And you see also the lines here are perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's highest quality for cars, vans like this. real good quality. You see, it's press it. There's no problem. So we have here. We have here
Slide out. Slide out pantry, but
For
it's
the
got
garbage.
with the rubbish in the bottom as well.
And here you see later. This is the stairs for the bed.
Yeah.
But I show you now the beds later. So we have here the pure electronic, and this car is full of electronic. We have here in serial, we have 460 amperes lithium. We have 300 VP solar, and we have an intelligent booster, which can operate in when you stay. You must start only the engines, and you can load 150 amperes per hour. So when you have ever no power, starts the engine like a compressor.
Yes.
So that's why we have here air condition. We have here in the bathroom, we have a van, it's a max van.
Yeah.
So you have a beautiful climate condition here.
Yeah. Very good. So you wanted to show the bed?
Yes, and I want to show here
Oh,
we
the
have
control
a
panel.
We have 19 functions here.
Yeah.
You can steer everything here on with the audio, and we have GL audio system. It's the highest performance audio system in the car. And yes, so now we show you the bed.
Right. Good.
I must change something here.
Always put things down first. So before doing any bed lowering, always check what could potentially be in the way, and that goes for every RV, camper van, motorhome, everything.
It needs 1 minute.
Yeah,
Come here, maybe is the best.
Right, I shall come.
Get it from here.
I'll come down here to see the bed.
Flowers.
Oh yeah. We almost missed that one.
Yes. So we start.
So here's the bed coming down.
Yeah.
Now, the speed's okay. I mean,
we can do it faster.
Yeah,
We
no,
make it
but
program.
there is a point though for doing it slowly, and that's not to put strain on the motor. I do appreciate in a vehicle like this, it's probably not going up and down constantly, but all the same, it does. It's better to do this slowly, and the motors will last much longer.
So we'll have a look here and here.
Yeah.
On this height. You must nothing do, only press the button.
Yeah.
Now it's go up. So you use the full width. And this is a sleeping area.
Yeah, which
It's
is
2.10 m, 170.
Yeah. And we've got the steps below.
And when you go up, when you take the steps here, it's very easy.
Yeah. And the steps will come
You
up,
have-
of course. Yeah. Slatted bed.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
And now we will change it and we'll cut it here with a zipper.
Yeah.
So you put it out about we get more space about the bed can be going up higher than now. Now we have around 180
clearance.
So we have 190 height here in the bed area.
Okay, yeah. Now that will be of benefit, of course, for taller people.
Yes. You get on the B part here in the front, you get hooks where you, the people asking it's not shaking or something, you can fix it really fast, and then it's no problem. You have light.
Yeah, no, it's
and
really,
window
important.
into
Yeah,
top.
I think this is really important to
Yes.
have this. And the one thing about this vehicle, of course, on the outside, is it's a Mercedes Sprinter. It's a normal blue color.
Yes.
It's got no decals on it. It's totally, It's what Americans seem to want. It's a what's it called? A camouflage van or something.
Yeah.
Forgotten.
I think it's
Stealth
the first
van, that's it, sorry.
who have a ground floor plan like this in a van.
Well, I have seen one or two vans, maybe three or four even, and I've never seen one like this before. So I have to say that this van really is the star of the show.
Yes.
Although most people may think it's the Heimer Venture S, which curiously enough costs the same as this one, but this is certainly a far more interesting proposition than the Heimer is, in my opinion. I mean, other people may disagree. So
you can change the position of the table. This is not the final version. We get now another one with another shape and another function. But you can make here also a lounge. You can slide it out also.
yeah,
And you can use it also maybe for 4 people or 3. So we must put in here some single seats with a bar, and so you can use it. But the construction is mostly for 2 persons.
yeah. I personally, I say leave it for 2. My experience of many years traveling is that 4 people do not use vehicles, and that really very many years.
The
traveling.
windows is real glass, is not acrylic. So inside is acrylic, outside is a real glass. So we have an alcove for stamped
chassis.
yes, to make it the inline perfect. And Mercedes is full of all assistance systems what Mercedes give you. 279.99. But you, what I told you, we have 460 lithium. You can optional, you can have 920. You never get in trouble with the power in this car. This all is a master volt system.
Yeah, so you can stay off grid for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you even got a decal on the underside of the bed. Super. No, it's really excellent. It really is an original vehicle. Nothing like this at all on the market. And you know, in a way, it looks like a hotel, as I said earlier. It's some of the posher places that I stayed in. Well, when I was a business person, I mean, I can't afford these places these days, but when I was a business person, I occasionally ended up in a place that
And
looked
the
like
car
this.
is gas free. You have induction, electric conduct, induction, and it will be great.
Yeah, super. So, thank you for the tour.
You're welcome.
is the first time ever that I have accepted any support for promoting a product on YouTube. Now, I've been on YouTube now for 15 years, and I've been doing the van life stuff for a number of years as well. The reason I haven't accepted support in the past is because I felt it had to be something which I really agreed with, and a product I knew. So I had to feel 100% about recommending it to others. This is Solbio, and this is a toilet additive. Now, what's the point of a toilet additive? Well, when you use the toilet, then it goes into a cassette, and you have to dump the cassette somewhere. Now, if you just urinate into it, then there should be no problem. But if you put any solids into it, then it makes it a bit more difficult. Now, one thing you can do is if you have constant diarrhea, then you may not need a toilet additive, because you should be able to dump it without any problems. For those of you who don't suffer from this problem, then one thing you might want to consider doing, in fact, one thing you're going to have to consider doing, is using a toilet additive. Now, there's two types. There's the blue stuff, which is manufactured by a number of companies, and it works pretty well. No problems there whatsoever with the way it works. Oh, there's the green stuff, which is ecologically based. Now, up until now, the green stuff didn't work as well as the blue stuff. But I think with Solbio, we're now seeing a comparative working rate. It works just as well. So it's ecological. What it's got inside are natural soaps, it's got natural citric acid, it's got essential oils and plant extracts, and that breaks down whatever it is that you're throwing into the toilet, or releasing into the toilet, I should say. And when you come to a dump station, you can just tip up your cassette and it all flows in nicely. Now, you may say, well, I have constant diarrhea, and so therefore I don't need something like that. Well, that may be the case, but one thing that this has got, it's got a rather pleasant fragrance to it as well. Now, I personally like the fragrance of the blue stuff, but I know I'm in a small minority on that one. One thing I noticed when I've been doing tests of really small vehicles, such as 5.5 meter ones above all, so as soon as you open the door, you have this fragrance, let's say, of the blue stuff sort of hits you. Now, with this one here, Solbio, it's got a more natural sort of smell. It's a bit like eucalyptus. I'm trying to find a good way of actually describing it, and the best thing I could think of, it's got these cough drops, or these eucalyptus like sweets, and it's got this type of fragrance within the toilet anyway. And if you're in a small van, I bet it could fill up the small van. I haven't really noticed it sort of when I'm sitting here in this position, for example, but maybe I'm not using enough of it to actually notice. Next thing is it safe to use? Well, the thing with the blue stuff is there are good reasons to suggest that it may not be completely safe to use. I mean, it does break things down in a chemical manner. I mean, I'm not going to suggest it's dangerous or anything like that, but I don't think it is particularly good for the environment. If it comes into contact with plants or things of this nature, I mean, there's warnings that, I mean, if you get it in a fish tank or something like that, I don't know why you want to put it in a fish tank, but if you put it in a fish tank, then the fish will die. So this, as it comes from natural things, you assume that it's okay. Now, the blue stuff as well, I've noticed I always get it on my hands. And not only that, I mean, obviously, I sort of miss the toilet as well. Sorry, I get it into the toilet bowl. I don't miss the toilet. I miss the sort of the hole where you open up for the toilet. And it sort of stains, and it takes a few flushes for it to actually go down. I don't know if that's bad or not, but it's with this stuff, it's almost translucent. Not quite, but almost. As is when you dump it out, which seems a bit odd the first time, you think, hang on just a minute, I'm sure I didn't just urinate in there. But that's the way it is. The manufacturers say it doesn't cause skin irritation. I have never experienced skin irritation from the blue stuff, but I have heard of people having this problem. And let's have another look at it, because here it comes in two. One's for marine use and the other's for motorhome use. Now it could be that mariners use the toilet or they eat something a bit more dodgy, or I don't know, but it's different. This contains 40 doses, and it's dosed via this thing down here, this little tap. Now I know there are people who are suspect of these taps. Now I previously worked in the packaging industry, and indeed I used to give talks being an expert. I don't think I was much of an expert, but I do know a little bit about it. This technology is perfectly safe, I think, to use. It's not, I mean, it's often used in bag-in-the-box applications, and so you get wine or something, the wine's in a box, and it got this tap that sticks out, and you use it. In the company I used to work, where we produced blueberry juice, we used this technology, and I've never known the taps to go wrong in my direct experience. But when they first came out, I agree there was problems with them. I've heard of people saying they put something in the fridge, or they you know, in the van, and something hit here. In theory, you're supposed to knock both ends down at this. Oh, sorry, pull them both up and press down at the same time to get it to work. So I mean, I do accept that these things can go wrong. Just as, I mean, if you don't close a bottle properly, everything will go out. But I make that part. Other than that, the bag may seem a little unsturdy because of the way it is. But I can tell it's made from recycled. It's green plastic. It's I think it's quite safe. So there's some observations on this, and as far as I'm concerned, I really do think it is a good solution for you. Now, it costs roughly the same as the blue stuff. There isn't much difference. Now, I do appreciate that if there was a price difference, that might be a problem. Although, I think if you're into motorhomes, then you probably like living in harmony with nature, which is what I'm in it for, really. I think it's the call of nature, this contact with nature and all the rest of it. So I think that protecting nature is something that I would want to do. Whether or not I'm prepared to pay a premium, yes, maybe I'm prepared to pay a little bit of a premium for it, but in all honesty, between this one and the blue stuff, there's hardly any difference. Right, so if you find that of interest, there will be a link below. It's not an affiliate link, it just tells you where to get the stuff from. I'm not on any affiliate programs at all, deliberately, so nobody can accuse me of trying to promote something to get the affiliate link. But I do absolutely believe in this product. So, thanks very much for watching. I am currently at a place called Alexa Camping, or Camping Alexa, in northern Poland, and you may have heard some of the noises on the outside from the campsite, but I shall tell you more about that in another video. So, there you go. This is about Solbio. Thanks for watching.